Hey guys, Vic here. I'm going over my schematics for the Crown Vic to hook up the Ls3 to it so my factory gauges work. I want my temp gauge and my check engine light and all that stuff on my dash to work with the GM engine. Now I've kind of figured it out. Like I said on a previous video, I don't want to set a relay for the fuel pump and the fans and all that stuff with the GM harness when the systems are already in the Crown Vic for it. So what I figured out is my check engine light is the pink and light green, number 2. So I wrote that down. So I need to pull that out of pin 2 out of my plug to the computer. Now my temp sensor is white and light green, number 20. See, instrument cluster. So I'm going to take the wire, I'm going to plug the wire back in. That way it'll actually function off the Ford sensor. And then my fan high is all I care about. So my fan high, if you look here, cooling fans. Light green and violet. Number 16. Sorry, not 16. I'm blind. 46, I'm sorry. So I wrote 46 down. So when I actually go out there and pull the plug off the Ford computer, I can depin those wires, mark them, and when I put this in there and actually lay the harness in there, I can connect those wires. Also, there's fuel pump. Fan. So the head tab. Where did fuel pump go? Wow, I can't see with my glasses on. I'm blind. Fuel pump is number 40. Right here. For some reason, I did not mark it purple because I'm dumb. Fuel pump, 40. You actually trace it and come across. Lucky I was smart enough to light it up. Then it comes up, it comes over, and then it goes up. What does that say? Fuel pump module. So, being that this stuff works off of ground, just like on the GM, the computer closes the ground, it fires. The fan, fuel pump, all that stuff works off the same ground. Click. The GM does the same thing, ground. Click. And it fires. So, instead of running separate relays in this other harness, like a lot of people do, it's already there, so why would I change it? The systems are there. My fan relay is 70 amps for the police interceptor fan. That thing whips some air. It's meant to sit there and idle and cool in places like South Florida and Mexico or wherever they had these Vics at. So it's 70 amp. A lot of the relays you get are 40 amp. I know you can get stronger ones, but the system's already there. I just need a ground control. Click, and it'll fire it off. So I'm going to hook up the GM computer when I install this. That way, I'm just going to hook those wires together. That way, when the GM computer closes the ground, it fires off the Ford. That way it'll work. I'm pretty sure it's going to work. I haven't seen anybody try it yet. I'm going to try it. I haven't seen any other videos about it. I've seen nobody else try it. So I'm going to try it. I bet you it works. Because if Ford closes the ground and it works, and GM closes the ground and it works, then why wouldn't it work? So I'm going to try it. It's going to be a little bit where I can prove it, but that's what I'm doing. So anyways, I got it written down. This is my schematic for my 2003 Crown Vic. Sorry, I almost dropped the phone. For my 2003 Crown Vic Police Interceptor. Check your schematics. Don't go off of mine, because they changed them over the years. Check yours. Don't do what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. This is for my grandkids. I've already said that. This is for my grandkids. This is what I'm doing. If you follow along and something happens, I'm sorry. This is what I'm doing. And if it works out, it works out. All right? Anyways, more to follow. I'm fixing to go out there and pop the light out there and work on the car. I just got off of work. It's late. I'm going to go ahead and do it. So it'll be another part of the video. So anyways, deuces.